What is up, everybody, and welcome to another video here on Dota Alchemy. Thank you so much for tuning in, and a special shout out and thank you to Skillshare for once again sponsoring this video and sponsoring the Dota Alchemy project. We are very happy to continue working with them, so be sure to check out the link in the description below. And here's a quick word about our sponsors before we enter the content. Skillshare is a really incredible online learning platform that will help you level up whatever skills you might have, or perhaps even learn some new ones for a very affordable price at less than $10 a month annually. And trust me, I have been wanting to learn some new skills because I have a bunch of extra time on my hands right now, and there are so many cool things that you can explore on Skillshare. So be sure to check out the link below. The first 1,000 people who click it will get 2 free months of Skillshare Premium, which gives you access to all of the classes on the site. You can check out stuff like video editing, music production, psychology, business practices, even perhaps creating a YouTube channel. And there's so much more. I have just scratched the surface myself, and I'm really excited to continue using it thanks to Skillshare's generous offer. So let's go ahead and hop right into the content that you've all been waiting for. Today's video is going to be covering the topic of why you are losing lanes so badly all the time, and in a meta where the laning stage is so vital to gaining momentum, to charge forward into the mid game and have a chance at winning the game. It is super important that you try to win as many lanes as possible to give yourself the best chance at consistently winning games. So let's hop into it with tip number 1. Your picks are terrible. Every Dota game starts in the drafting phase, and many games end here as well. There is nothing more crippling to your chances of tasting that sweet, sweet victory than to utterly screw the pooch in the drafting screen. Now, I've made tons of videos about drafting at this point, released plenty of meta reports and hero tier lists, but nothing will save you from A, picking a hero in a matchup you don't understand, or B, picking something awful for your lineup or for the current meta. Just about every hero in Dota has a specific power curve, and the best lanes are ones where you either have 2 strong early game heroes, or you have a strong laner and a weaker laner, preferably still with some kill potential to threaten the enemy heroes. It is nearly impossible to play Dota well when you simply cannot offer any threat or resistance to the enemy heroes in the lane. Every time you go for a last hit, they chunk you to about 15% health without any punishment. This is why there are classic laning combinations like Ogre and Drow, or Bane plus literally anyone. If, for example, your teammate has already picked something without much laning presence, like a Witch Doctor or Lion, please do not pick a late game carry hero who needs a good start to the game. Just the simple thought of trying to play a super late game hyper carry hero like Terrorblade against an Underlord plus Skywrath Mage or Lina plus Sand King lane just gives me anxiety. That sounds awful, does not sound fun. And so if you're pairing a weak laner with another weak laner, this is your future. This is what you're going to be dealing with all the time. You're asking to have the worst lane of your life, flaming your support most likely, and losing MMR. Likewise, if you're playing support and your carry is showing something like a Terrorblade or a Spectre, and you grab some greedy do-nothing bag of meat like a Pudge or Silencer, you're griefing your team, plain and simple. The rule is this: strong heroes equals strong lanes equals strong chance to win the game. I'm not saying you can't play your favorite trash can heroes like Pudge and Venomancer, but at the very least, you need to pair them with someone who can wear the pants in the lane and stand up for your right to hit the creeps. Moving on to number 2, your starting items are atrocious. I'm going to keep this one pretty short and sweet. Figure out if your lane is stronger or weaker on a purely objective basis. Then buy more regen than you think you need. If you ever get down to 2 or 3 tangos in the first 5 to 7 minutes of the game, send more, and send a salve or 2 as well. I feel the need to mention having an objective outlook on your lane strength because I know that there are a lot of us, myself included, who suffer from a cognitive bias where we pick some Terrorblade into Venomancer plus Underlord thinking our sick mechanics and understanding of our own hero can somehow outskill an unplayable matchup. And it's just not the case. Some heroes are just better than other heroes in certain scenarios, and we need to understand that to fully understand the strength of our lane. Number 3, stop trading for bounty runes. Obviously, bounties are super important, and it would be nice if we could get 2 of them or more. However, if your lane doesn't take good trades, or you came to lane without very much regen, see number 1 and 2 in this list, then please do not fight for the rune. I said there was nothing more game ruining than an F tier draft, but I think I might want to revise that. There is nothing more game ruining than drafting a strong lane and then blowing all of your resources before the creep waves even spawn. I actually watched a pro game recently where there was an Ursa plus a pretty good support in lane, and they traded super heavily at the rune and chased and secured first blood even. However, he also expended a salve and almost all of his tangos, and by the time he had gotten back to his tower and the first creep wave had met, the hero that he had killed had returned to lane with full HP, full mana, and a full arsenal of regen, while the Ursa only had 1 tango left and about 80% health. The first blood gold went directly into more regen for the Ursa, and while the slow-ass courier trundled its merry way to the lane, the Ursa had to play like a massive scaredy cat in a matchup where he was supposed to dominate. All momentum in the laning stage was lost. Ursa had no game, and his team got stomped. And this is in a lane where the Ursa was supposed to crush, but he just didn't have enough health to play aggressively because of this trade at the rune. So that's it. There you have it. 3 easy things you can instantly change to stop having miserable laning stages. I've got to tell you, I've been playing a lot of low MMR games recently because of the guild challenges, and I can pretty much predict the outcome of the game by the time the bounty runes spawn. There is so much that you can do to improve your game before you even get into the mechanics by just making better decisions, and I hope that this video has helped explain what those decisions are. So good luck, take this knowledge, and go win some games. We'll see you in another video very soon.